almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else Checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Alright, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with Sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work. That's right!
Hey, hey, who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking something up with meat. So make a food, baby. A shit the pan, maybe. We could make another cursing recipe. We got a hot pot of beans and an order to fill. And I know beat space ain't got any chill. So Italian soda pop and spicy for me. If you wanna learn good knobs and hang around and see, say hey, who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking something up for thee. And eggplant.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to Doctor Who's Cooking. I am Doctor Who, and I'm about to cook. I honestly came into this with no idea what I was going to do today, besides like, oh, I've got some pretty interesting, will you get out of the shot? You know what? I'm going to put this right there. And that is going to be about as out of the shot as it can be. I had no idea what I was going to do today. I knew I wanted to make mac and cheese, and I went to the grocery store and I bought a bunch of shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I going to do with mac and cheese? Then I decided, no, I want to throw some vegetables in it. All right, let's Let's try and make it healthy. All right, so some broccoli, some peas, some corn. And I'm just like, oh yeah, sure, let's do that. I've also got like some leftover cheese from when I made the cheesy bread. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Got this extra healthy protein pasta. Let's do that. Let's get some beef. Hey, I'm making cheeseburger mac and cheese, aren't I? So I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm just doing it live. I'm just experimenting with knowledge that I have. So this is about as raw and as unfiltered as you are going to be getting with me cooking. Everything else is like based off of... I mean, I'm using a recipe-ish for the mac and cheese, but something that I have said very often in the beginning of Doctor Who's Cooking is that I am not a good cook. I just have had a lot of practice. I have a bunch of skills that I have developed over time that have come together and made quite a repertoire of skills. And when you have a repertoire of skills that you can draw from, you can improvise and make very, very delicious things, even if you didn't really plan on making that particular thing at that particular time. So, ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to the show. Let us just start off with saying to all of those, to all of you who are so inclined and a member of this community, happy Pride Month. I am an ally. Live your life. You do you. Everyone deserves to be treated like a human. Let's get cooking. So, first off, I gotta get some pasta going. I have, my roommate recently came home and took my lamp, so I no longer have my lamp there, so I have a, extension cord with a bus bar. So I can actually move my stuff around, and I don't have to be hidden by chat anymore. Yay! I'm hyper. If you didn't know this about me, I was diagnosed ADHD as a child. Currently unmedicated because I feel like I have good enough coping mechanisms. Perhaps I may need to revisit that with my doctor. Maybe perhaps I need to be lightly medicated. Alright, so, hey, y'all, remember the Fiesta pails where I'm just like, oh yeah, we need like 10 cups of water. I know what 10 cups looks like. I'm channeling my inner Italian. I'm just gonna put water in a pot, boil it, salt it, make up some pasta, and we're gonna start from there, because every good pasta dish starts with water. Let's get that going. Where is my salt? We are going to need some more salt. So how much salt? How much salt? Perhaps that was a little bit too much salt. We need more salt. But if there was one thing that I was taught as an Italian in making pasta, salty as your tears. Let's add a bit more water. Let's bring that up to a boil, and while that is working, I am going to brown some ground beef put it in. When someone says it was made with love, what they mean is they added a bit too much salt. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't make it wrong, but, oh, these are dirty. Oops. Well, that's because it's mostly empty. So let's fill it up and get some dishes going while we're cooking and waiting for food to do the thing that it does when it is given heat. How are you all doing today? I haven't seen you in about 24 hours. I'm doing good. My work interview went well. Peed in a cup. They said, yep, looks like pee. When can you start? They haven't told me that second part yet. But the manager remembers me from doing a bunch of all my other stuff. I thought she was going to be just a complete stranger because the previous manager just retired or is retiring. But I worked with her and she knows me and she trusts me, so yay on that front. Benefit of having a 4-year career at a gas station, people start to trust you and you know and think you know what to do. I haven't been medicated for my ADD, but a lot of the reason is lack of funds and fear of doctors. All good here. Weekend started. Congrats on the interview. I need a nap, but it be humid and hot, and I have no AC, so no nap. That's what fans are for. Riven, hello. My father's doing better. He was feeling a bit under the weather yesterday, but that's a good night's sleep. I completely get you on the fear of doctors, Digi. But it's not something to be afraid of. I don't know what your fear of doctors stems from. For me, I haven't been medicated since high school, and I had good enough coping mechanisms that I can mostly function. Perhaps I might need to revisit that, but I feel much better non-medicated. It was Ritalin as a kid, but used Adderall if it wasn't worth it, how I felt while on it. Yeah, no. I was on Ritalin and I believe Cetera as a kid. And they, the day I stopped using Ritalin, because my psychologist was just like, hey, perhaps let's try taking him off of Ritalin and blah, 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 blah. And I told my mom my parents in as many words as I could, something along the effects of, it doesn't feel like my thoughts are going through cotton anymore. I just remember being zombied out on Ritalin. And one of the things that I learned quickly about being medicated was I didn't like how I felt medicated, but I also didn't like all of the trouble that I got into while I wasn't medicated. So tell me if this doesn't strike you all as oh my God, you're talking about me, is either I had a complete lack of apathy for anything and just laid around and tried to nap and ignore everything, or if I got basically the zoomies, I would try and hyperfixate on something, be it my Game Boy with Pokemon, Legos, devouring books, and it would work. until it was either time for dinner or to do homework or we had to go to church, and I would raise a holy shit fit because the mechanism with which I was not getting into trouble had been taken away from me. Thoughts and actions in recent life has brought to mind that perhaps I need to revisit medication, if not to deal with life, but help supplement life. Scatterbrained, lack of interest, stuff like that. That also might just be undiagnosed anxiety and depression, because what millennial doesn't have undiagnosed anxiety and depression? Guys, mental health is health. If you are feeling overwhelmed, anxious, sad, you're feeling overwhelmed or not yourself, or you feel like you have to force something, seek help, talk to someone. It's not something to be ashamed of. Ooh, talking about mental health in Pride Month. Wow, that's, we've come full circle. A friendly good word, as I understand, feel you, can sometimes work better than the best psychologically trained method. Yes. When they put me on meds for ADHD back in grade school, it zombified me. To this day, I won't touch anything stronger than ibuprofen or Benadryl. Legit paranoid about drugs. 100%. Depression issues, therapy didn't work. Meds just made me utterly insane. Cut sugars to near zero and carbs to a minimum. Issues vanished. No. There is behavioral therapy and modifying your environment, which is what working on your diet can do, is amazing. I need to get back into the gym. Keegan got me started. I kind of fell out of the gym, and I need to get back into it. So guys, tell me to fucking go to the gym, you dumbass, because I need to. And working on that, just like, it was really satisfying to see numbers go up and have like some sort of physical benefit to that. And I had more energy, which was cool. Life's been tough for the last few years. Having problems is not unexpected or shameful. No, absolutely. I'm on anti-anxiety and depression meds now, but my meds don't work. It's just a tasteless candy for me, but I take them to satisfy my mental health therapist and my doctor. Month 4, basically. But I've been out, so it's basically a reset. Let's get some salt and pepper and season this a little bit. Where the fuck is the salt grinder? Where the hell is the salt grinder? Fuck. Did I use all this? No. I have a salt grinder. And I have no idea where it went. Granted, I wasn't the last one to use it. Hey, where's the salt? Ah, maybe stole it. You needed the salt.
Alright, Dixie, let's go outside.
I found the salt.
Wait, where's she at?
Dixie!
What?
Where the fuck?
I did not take her.
No, you didn't.
Dixie? You in your room or something? Maybe she got locked in the bathroom?
I was wondering why it was so quiet out of here, in here. And that's because the Dalmatian, my roommate is looking after, accidentally locked herself in my bedroom. No. It sounds like you need to go talk to a different doctor. Advocate for yourself, argue with your doctors. You know you the best. Dixie is a very sweet dog, but she is the big dumb kind of dog. Water break! Thank you. I was about to get some water, actually. Especially with mental health and everything. Christ Almighty, the research and the research and best practices with mental health changes year to year, month to month, day to day sometimes. And what methods and mechanisms and medication works for one patient probably may not work for every patient that doctor sees. I have a healthy recipe book. Everybody's different. The pupper is outside doing bathroom. Someone said something about needing to get my recipe. I don't have a recipe for what I am about to do. I am literally just throwing cans of shit together. The mac and cheese, however, comes from my Cooking Comically cookbook. And the recipe in particular is about 1.5 cups of cheese, salt, pepper, hot sauce, evaporated milk, 2 eggs, butter, mix it all together. 1 6-ounce can. Shit. I have too much evaporated milk. And Flamata, like, one of the arguments you can do is if there ever was a time and or place to experiment with different brain pills, it would be under the supervision of a trained medical doctor. Please. Let's try and fix everything. Might become addicted. Jesus Christ. That's the worst goddamn advice I've ever heard a doctor do for trying to, or for not prescribing something. That's like that's like the kind of warnings that should accompany is stuff like oxycodone and other opiates like that, because guys, we overprescribed opiates. Jesus Christ. We use way too many. This is silly. This should not be a stream railing against the mental health or the medical profession. This is a cooking stream. I just got distracted. There's a pot. Ow, that's my chin. I got a chicken dinner. Nah. Sounds like you might need to try and find a different healthcare provider, at least for brain thinky think issues. Alrighty. Let's get these cans open and just bring them up to temp. What was your food experiment? Please regale us with this food experiment, as I am actively experimenting with food. Sounds like I'm doing drugs. The wonders, like, as much as I want to praise free healthcare, perhaps there is some drawbacks of having state-run boards like that. I'm not saying it's not bad, I'm just saying shopping around is one of the benefits of America, and perhaps that's why our healthcare costs so much. Stuck a bunch of soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce into a bag of pork chops, some Dijon mustard. Oh, that sounds delicious! Hey, Dixie! Dixie! Come here, come here. Come on. Yeah. Here's your Dalmatian! She's big goof. She believes she is significantly smaller than she actually is. Oh. She's got a skin condition that gives her a really, really, really itchy rash. And it's very unfortunate. She also very much smells like dog. And she's about like 8 months old. Alrighty, so we've got water boiling. Get the pasta in. Let's grab a wine glass and pour myself some wine, because nothing says Italian and pasta like wine. I have no idea about this. The gentleman at the store told me a lot about it, but Crane Lake Petite Syrah, it's a $7 bottle of wine, and it's pretty fucking damn good. Natalia, you have my sympathy. When you think the Coast Guard Marine Divisions are emergency responders for the world, you are invading for the Chancellor, but instead you watch your company commander Victor's head get whacked by an AC-20 and your dropship plummeting into the sea. Yes? I don't sure, let's do that. Here we are. I didn't have the heat on. Let's get my broccoli cooking. This side up. This side up. Let's get that cooking. Alrighty, let's get a little bit of cheese going. So we're gonna need, let's say, about that much cheddar, which is the rest of what I have. Let's see. We learned our lesson with the ghost pepper. Little bit goes a long way. And here is some Parmesan. I'm just going to take a chunk out of it and then eat a chunk, because Parmesan is delicious. Ooh, that is good Parmesan. And I'm going to steal some of my roommate's Mexican cheese. Want some cheese? Here we go. She has floor cheese. Always got to pay the cheese tax. No, cheeseburger in the mac and cheese. It's also not ghost pepper, it's Carolina Reaper. Alright, let's get another bowl. Dog? Dixie? Thank you. Yeah, that's good for butter. Let's get egg. Egg. No, this has taken significantly less time than I thought it would. And this is a little bit concerning, but sometimes you just don't need to stick around and do a lot to have fun. Get a noodle. Perhaps I might strike up a Manor Lords stream after this. Maybe. Manor Lords was fun. I need to figure out how to be better at it. I did discover that there is a pair of pants, and we can make the pants black on our heraldic banner. Game of the year, everybody! You know what? I am not really going to use the evaporated milk beyond this. So, that's what cooking down does. I don't know. We're experimenting. We're doing it live. Not much is going on. We're having fun. Well, perhaps in about an hour, we will experience it together, Digi. Alright, and now I gotta whip that up. This really has been a very interesting experiment in making good food quickly. Not all of my meals need to be super elaborate. Hell, yesterday I made beef and broccoli. Watson! Dixie! Beef and broccoli. Oh, that's because someone's at the door. Yes, okay. That is an acceptable amount of boiling. and it's mostly salt. Alrighty. Add the creaminess. I needed to add the butter first. Whatever. Let's get this stirring. Go, 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 go. Let us do some cookering. The cookering. The cookering. Did your cat say hi? Oh no! Is your keyboard slash laptop slash electronics okay? I hope they are. Oh yeah, that starch has a lot of flavor. Oh yeah, I do see an ash in there. Alrighty. Cheese. I said that at the beginning. Salty as your tears. I'm going to add more cheese. My girl got mad zones. There. That should be enough cheese, he says apprehensively. You know what would go fire in this? A shot of gas station nacho cheese. Just garbage cheese sauce. Just like a quick little... Boof, 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 boof. All right, guys. Settle down. That Parmesan has not melted yet. Oh! That reminds me. Hot sauce. And perhaps to be extra stupid, diabolic to my intestinal tract, Caterham 7 gave me a jar of pepper relish that he used for that he used to make a pepper sauce. Oh my Jesus Christ. That has been fermenting in the fridge for about 2 years. I'm going to add a half a spoonful. And to quote one of the better SpongeBob episodes, "By the powers of naughtiness, I command that this particular drop of hot sauce were to be really, really hot." Cheese tax. Cheese tax. Okay, let's turn off the heat. Turn off that heat. Let's grab, where in the hell? Right here. A pan. Hand. I'm going to, drain the veggies. And some of the veggies went bye-bye. Oh well. Now we're really cooking with cheese. In goes the broccoli. And in goes the beef. Let's motor that over there. Let's motor this over here. Perhaps I need a bigger bowl and or a stiffer utensil. Yes, this does look like ghetto-ass hamburger helper garbage. It's garbage mac and cheese. That's what it is. But it's got meat, it's got veggies, it's got starch. It's a meal. It's got all the food groups. It's efficient food. A stiff utensil. Heh. I was just gonna do, like, corn, peas, and chicken in this, but then I decided, you know what? No. Let's do cheeseburger. Now, I know that peas and corn and broccoli don't go in cheeseburgers, but hell, I needed veggies. I forgot another can. I have tomatoes. Now I can really say that it is cheeseburger because it has tomatoes. Yes, these are going to be your field rations for the week. Make them last, boys. It does have that good goopy slop to it. And that's the ASMR portion of the stream. Got that good goop to it. Alrighty. Let's see what monstrosity I have created. Because either way, I am going to be eating this for about a week. Dixie! It's just people! Alrighty. It's got that good cheesy gloop to it. Alright. Let's get a good little forkful. Dixie! Perhaps I didn't need the broccoli. Or perhaps I needed to cook the broccoli with salt. Or perhaps, more accurately, I just need to add more salt to it. What should you meal prep this week, Addictive? Also, hello, first time chat. Everybody, welcome Addictive to the WBPL. Please, do the hits. Let's get that Discord. Let's get that YouTube. Let's get that WBPL. Let's get that everything. Let's get that website. Anyway, hello, Addicted. I'm Dr. Who's the chef of the WBPL. I cook. I play video games. I would suggest, you know what? Do beef and broccoli with some rice. Get some teriyaki and some soy sauce in there. Beef, broccoli, and rice. Do that. Simple. 3 ingredients. Well, 4. Okay, yeah, that salt did help. Here's what I did. Here's what I did, Addictive. I got a big wok. Well, bigger than this. Essentially, I got a big wok like I got a wok, bigify it, you know, bigify, big wok. Put some oil down. Get the oil up to temperature. Throw some stew chunks of beef. I got them from the grocery store. They were already chunk. So I just threw those in. Added a little bit of teriyaki soy sauce, a little bit of stuff. And then just mixed it up, fried it up. Then I put my chopped broccoli on top. Mixed it up, cooked it up a little bit. And then I added in a sauce that I made of soy sauce, teriyaki, little bit of ponzu, splash of water, and enough cornstarch to kind of make it thick. Threw that in there, mixed it all up, mixed in a bunch of white rice, mixed it all up. And this was the result. It's food. It's good food. It's good beef. And it's dead simple to do. Walk. Or you could try cheeseburger mac. Make up mac and cheese, throw in some ground beef, other vegetables, hot sauce and spices, mix it all up, and it's delicious, actually. It is a flavor and texture bonanza. It looks like something gross from a campout, but it is very good. Corn makshu will be gone in a day. Addictive, you are new to the WBPL. I think you may have just found us. You need to experience this. I do not care what you are cooking, but please cook alongside whatever it is that you are going to cook. That. You need to cook that. Holy shit. We joke around here on the WBPL about side corn. It's an old joke from Tex. His grandpa once told a story of something along the lines of, ooh, and then you just put the corn up on its side and you cut it off and you eat it up and it just makes you want to kill yourself. Tex is just like, Grandpa, what? I know side corn is a BPL joke. One of the steps, in fact, the main step of corn makshu, which was introduced to me by our good friend, the mayor, Mr. Mad Ducks, is to take the corn on the cob, stand it up on its side, and cut the corn off. And then flip your knife around and milk the cob. It is a recipe of delicious, delicious side corn. There is a clip of me somewhere in this channel. Milk the cob. So, imagine I'm holding, I have imagine this salt shaker is a corn cob. I take my knife and I cut the corn off of the cob. Now, when I have completely cut all of the corn, most of the corn, off of the cob, sharp side of the knife, dull side of the knife, flip it over and rub the knife along the corn cob and get all of the corn remnants out of the corn cob. You are milking the cob. Gets all the corny, starchy goodness out of it. But it is delicious. It is delicious, nutritious, and the video that I made it in, I decided to make cheeseburgers and corn makshu as the side. And so I made the cheeseburgers. I'm just like, this is a good burger. Now let's try the corn makshu. Humph. And then I just sat here for about 30 seconds contemplating how wrong everything in my life had been up until that point, because I had never tried corn makshu before. And it was delicious. Fuck you, guy. Fuck you, guy. Oh, we have stupid shenanigans here at the WBPL. Anyway, I made cheeseburger mac and cheese. And it is delicious. No, it legitimately does need more salt. What did I do for the cheese sauce here? I used a can of evaporated milk. Supposed to use a 6-ounce can of evaporated milk, but I used a 12-ounce can because, well, I didn't think, and that's what I bought. 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of butter, and about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of whatever cheese that I had. Salt and pepper to taste. I'd say I have a very good goop factor. I used Carolina Reaper pepper jack, cheddar, Mexican cheese, and Parmesan. Gouda is very good cheese. Gouda is amazing cheese. This is very good. I am happy with the decision that I made today. Hey, come here. I make a sneezy boo-boo. Ah, lovely. All right, let's finish up these couple of spoonfuls. And really, hot damn. It's amazing what I can do when I don't have to chop up a million vegetables and bring a huge ass pot of water to boil. Water break. So, what have we learned today, people? It takes about an hour to make up a really good thing of mac and cheese. And you can literally throw whatever the hell you want in it. Like, hell, I could have cut up a hot dog and put in here. Oh, it's got that good goop. You know what? If I had a taco shell, I would put this into a taco just for you, Voldmata. Pulled pork. Oh my. Dencon, what did you just do? No. You're done washing, aren't you? Yeah, you're done washing. You're stupid. Okay. Barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese. That's actually something that I make at my gas station. And it is amazing. But I could see mac and cheese, pulled pork, barbecue sauce, maybe some slightly drained baked beans. Some slightly drained baked beans. Whoops, Dixie. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Oh my god. Zenith, you just blew my mind. Christ almighty, that's gonna be, do that, and tell us how it turned out. I'm legitimately curious. Because that sounds amazing. Anyway, I'm just stalling for time now. Dorito mac and cheese dip! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, my inner fat kid. Oh, my inner fat kid is crying! Oh. Oh, that sounds actually legitimately good. Anyway. Watch any... Holy shit. I forgot how to breathe. Watch any of my VODs. Addictive. I've made many, many foods. Many of them keep for very well. Just watch, be inspired, make something. This mac and cheese was delicious. I am probably going to make this, again at some point. But I need to put it away and get on with my day. Perhaps I might be able to fit in about 2 hours of Manor Lords. Yes. I'm going to try and fit in about 2 hours of Manor Lords after I put this food away. Now with that, bringing it full circle to the top of the show. Happy Pride Month, everyone. If you are a member of the community, if you are an ally, let's just let people be people. Whatever they choose to live, whatever they choose to be, let them be them. Now that being said, don't be freaks out in public. Like we live in a society after all, but I'm all for letting people just live the life and be the person that they want to be. I would also like to encourage anyone who is struggling with mental health, reach out and talk to someone. If you are already talking with someone, that's a step in the right direction. But it's okay to feel not okay. And in fact, that's part of the first step of becoming okay. And as always, let's cook some fucking good food together, guys. Because that makes everybody happy. So, with all of that sappy nonsense out of the way, I encourage you all to experiment, make good food, live your life, and have fun. And hail, hail, Cargonia.
Hold on. And the stolen things obey the quartermaster unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo text push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.
Actually, I think I made a fib. I think I'm actually going to go out to a t-shirt place in my hometown, see my parents this afternoon, and get started on a project which is I have an apron, a blank black apron, and I am going to have them print something onto it. Come on, phone. Come on, stupid phone. Stupid phone. Downloads. Images? Fucking hell. I hate technology sometimes, guys. Oh yes. I now have a logo. So I'm gonna go get that taken care of, and next episode, we're gonna be slightly more professional up in this bitch, after being completely unprofessional for 2 years now. Jesus Christ, I've been cooking for 2 years, guys. But remember, be cool to each other. Be cool to yourself. Hail Cargonia. Move freight. Don't die. Cook good food. And have a great day, guys. God bless.